Nutty Sports Gamer here. Check out my live stream that I did on Monday on my YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description below and in the top corner. Goes over 2013 rosters, a bunch of opening weekend games, and the Cavaliers ring ceremony. That's all in that live stream. Now let's get on with the show. This show, or this episode, I should say, we're going to be checking out the rest of the opening weekend games and some games in early November before we call it a day. I am Nutty Sports Gamer, like I just said, and this is the 40-year NBA Sim opening weekend 2013. Let's go. There's some teams that we haven't covered that we didn't cover on the live stream that we're covering right now. Al Jefferson of the Hornets, for example, dunking the ball. We're watching Hornets, Pacers, dunking the ball over Rajon Rondo there. Opening night in Indianapolis. And then we have Rajon Rondo top of the key, guarded by Kemba Walker. He hits the floater. How about Andre Karolinko, AK-47, passing it to Kemba Walker, who misses the three, but Jermaine O'Neal making the basket. Rondo to Al Horford to J.R. Smith. He hits the three. Back to a tie game. J.R. Smith now dribbling the ball, passing it to the wrong man. Jermaine O'Neal with the steal. Kemba Walker handling the ball, getting the layup. And that's pretty much all we need to see out of this game. Some Kemba action, some J.R. Smith action. It would have been nice to see Kawhi Leonard, but we'll be checking out more Pacers games in the future. So hopefully that means we'll be seeing more Kawhi Leonard, because he's a fun guy. Bobcats Kings. Bobcats are very interesting, of course. Brendan Roy. They got Andre Iguodala now. They still got Bogut. And they got Josh Smith. Very good team. They did get rid of Darren Williams, so it'll be interesting to see how they do without him. But you see Iguodala making his first basket as a Bobcat. Looking pretty nice here, making the shot over Richard Jefferson. They got Jamal Tinsley as their point guard. Andre Miller backing up Tinsley. Here's a three for the Bobcats. 5-3 very early on. Jamal Tinsley, the pass to Brendan Roy. He drives. He makes the shot, giving the Bobcats an early lead in the first quarter. Jamal Tinsley passing it to Brendan Roy, who hits the long two. All Bobcats so far. Brendan Roy misses the shot, passes it to Tinsley. The pass to Iguodala. The miss. Rebound, Nick Collison, who used to be on the Lakers and the Suns, now in the Kings. It's part of a trade. And they got Bynum, who makes that dunk. Also part of the trade that sent himself and Collison to the Kings. And that was for the Lakers to open up cap space to get Dwight Howard. So 34 points for Brendan Roy. He's going to have to score more now that Darren Williams is gone. We got Hawks Heat now. Heat are a fascinating team. Look at this. You got DeMarcus Cousins making a dunk. On the other side, we got Derek Favors for the Hawks, passing it to Jrue Holiday, who hits the three. Now here's Greg Oden. Used to be on the Cavaliers and was traded for Tim Duncan. He passes the ball to Turkoglu. And Turkoglu is going to get past his defender and make the layup. Check it out. Turkoglu's getting kind of old now, but still able to make some moves. At 7-4, Derek Favors passing it to Holiday. And Jrue Holiday is going to make that shot. Jrue Holiday looking all right so far. DeMarcus Cousins, guarded by Turkoglu. He dunks it over him. Dunks it over Turkish Larry Bird. So far, it's been the DeMarcus Cousins show. Look at this move for a dunk. But now it's 112-109. Less than 4 minutes left to go. And Turkoglu will not hit that three. Greg Oden gets the putback, however. Turkoglu, guarded by Tobias Harris, briefly shakes him off, but misses the shot. Kyrie Irving in the fast break. The pass to Cousins, the dunk. It's a 5-point lead now. Jason Terry's out there. Passing it to Favors, who makes the basket. More Terry action. Terry to Derek Favors, 117-116. How about Anthony Davis to Tobias Harris for 3. Tobias Harris with a clutch 3. Basically the 5th option on this team. Jason Terry, though, passes to Derek Favors, who makes the shot, tying the game. But now it's 121-119. And we got Jason Terry making a clutch shot. Now it's a tie game. 23 seconds left. Kyrie Irving handling the ball. What will he do? What should he do? He's going to take it himself. There's several guys on the court who could make a shot. So what does he decide to do? Passes it. Favors steals the ball. Now we got Jason Terry. Announcer's taking it away.
Down it goes at the buzzer. Get any better than that?
Phenomenal finisher. Free at the horn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I guess really that's about the only way we could expect a game like this.
Jason Terry making a game-winning shot. You probably didn't expect to see something like that in an episode covering the 2013 season, but Jason Terry had 41 points in this game and makes a clutch shot to tie it, and then a clutch three-pointer as time expires. Just awesome. Let's move on to Grizzlies, Clippers, and we got Zebo making a nice turnaround jump shot. Blake Griffin passing it to Brook Lopez, who makes a baseline jumper. By the way, as we see Conley missing and Zebo making a dunk, an early trade is made involving the Clippers and the Hornets. I want to make sure I point it out after it's happened. We got a steal here. John Wall with the dunk, and it's 7-5 Clippers. We got Zebo with another basket. How about Brook Lopez? He's going to get past his defender, Marcus Gasol, but missed and dunked the ball. And the Clippers might be better. I feel like they're finally turning things around. The Grizzlies, also seems like a team that it's very promising with the players that they have. But this is looking like a Grizzlies win, 116-115. It got close at the very end. 35 points for Paul George, 14 for 32, though. Not very efficient, but still a hell of a game. 26-12 out of Zach Randolph. And 21 assists for Mike Conley. I've noticed, I don't know what's happened, but as I've been going along November, assists have skyrocketed in this sim, and I'm trying to fix it as I've been capturing the season. So we'll see. You'll see what I mean maybe in the next episode. But here is Josh Smith dunking the ball. It's 5-2 early on. Brooklyn Nets versus the Charlotte Bobcats. We might have seen the Nets in the live stream, but here's our first look at them in this sim. And the court. Oh yeah, we saw the court in the previous in the live stream, and I had to change it to fit the time period. As you see a layup by Darren Williams. I like this court. I found this from the 2K community, as we see a 3 by the Bobcats. But I actually like this court more than that gray court that they've been using. You know, there's kind of this court's kind of awesome, and I don't really understand why they went with the gray court. It's kind of weird to me. As we see a dunk by Bogut. But I noticed the 2K community and the court that 2K gave us for the Brooklyn Nets, they all have like a graphic that says 10-year anniversary. It's like the number 10 on the court, which signifies the 10-year anniversary of being in Brooklyn. Obviously, that wouldn't make sense in 2013 if they just moved there. So I don't. And in the 2K community, I can't find a great court that doesn't have the number 10 on it. So we might use this court for the rest of the sim until the 2024 season. Or 2023 season, whenever that becomes relevant. Here's a dunk by Josh Smith. 15-9 now is the score. Brandon Jennings, he's out there. We don't really get a chance to see him makes a three-pointer for the Brooklyn Nets. And that's about all that we're going to see from this game, most likely. But fun to see the Brooklyn Nets in action. This game got close, but we didn't jump back in. 194 Bobcats win. The Bobcats are looking pretty good Meanwhile, Darren Williams on the Brooklyn Nets. Well, we'll see how things go for him. But the Bobcats look like they haven't missed a beat, even without Darren Williams. There's a nice shot of Klay Thompson. Maybe I use that for my thumbnail. Maybe I don't. You know, it's one of those things I have to figure out as I, finish this episode. But here's Steph Curry with a 3 from downtown. That ball, thought about it for a second before I decided to go in. That's for sure. Now here's Steph Curry again, and he's at that point where he's knocking down 3 after 3. And man, is it exciting. Monte Ellis, meanwhile, makes a turnaround jumper, 8-2. I don't think we see much of this game. Here's an alley-oop. Rudy Gay to Larry Hughes. Hughes to Curry. Curry to Hughes. Shot clock at 7. And Larry Hughes would throw up a 3-point attempt and sink it. And the Sixers looks like they're going to win this one pretty easily. They are crushing the Wolves, who I guess are, pretty bad, at least judging from this game. 135-85, lost by 50 points. 47 points for Steph Curry, so he's like that now. Steph Curry is that guy now, apparently. So I don't know if you were ready for that, but that's where we're at with him. Wizards, Nuggets. I think we saw the Wizards in the live stream. I'm not sure about the Nuggets. Yao Ming making this shot over Nene. And now we have Meta World Peace with a nice dunk. When's the last time we saw him do that in this sim? Wilson Chandler with a nice turnaround jumper. Hard shot to make, and he made it. Meta World Peace, meanwhile, misses. We got a rebound by the Nuggets. 4-2 early on. I forgot how much I like this court. Very, very nifty. Derrick Rose with a layup. I don't think we saw it very much in the last season. And now I'm hoping the Wizards stay good because I like seeing this court. Yao Ming with a bucket there. I didn't realize how much I cared about court designs until I started doing this sim. We see a 3 there for the Nuggets. Probably all that we need to see from this game. But fun seeing both teams in action. Derrick Rose and the Nuggets. We'll see how good they'll be as the season winds on. The Wizards, of course, they're going to have some challenges, no longer having Gilbert Arenas as their starting point guard. But that's that game. Mavericks, Suns. Haven't seen the Suns yet. Tony Parker with a mostly young cast now. Paige Stojakovic is there now, or has been there, but they got Eddie Curry out there. You got a couple other new pieces out there. There's a a 3-pointer by Baron Davis to make it 5-0. Rodney Stuckey. He's going to drive, pass it, and there's a 3. I think that was Karen Butler. And are we going to see more of this game? That can't be it. Can it? Is that really all that we see? Man, that was hardly anything. Yeah, that's it. Wow. Okay, 121-14. We might see more Mavericks or Suns. We'll see. But let's move on to Kings, Raptors. I think I was eager to go from team to team when I was capturing this. We got, I think that was J.J. Redick with that layup. Yes, it was. See this replay of him getting past his defender, James Harden, for the basket. And now we have Goran Dragic to Elton Brand, who used to be on the Bulls. He makes the turnaround jumper. Tie game at 2. Dragic, who used to be on the Magic. I just realized that. Goran Dragic was on the Magic. We got Biedrins making the basket. James Harden to Trevor Ariza, who misses. Elton Brand with the rebound and dunk. 6-2 early on. We got Eric Bledsoe with the missed jumper. Now here's Dragic handling the ball. Gets the screen from Biedrins. Makes the jumper. It's 8-2. Elton Brand with the bucket there. And Raptors, this is a new team for the most part. A lot of new pieces. They look like a potential playoff team. 122-102. And James Harden scoring 38 points. That's definitely going to help matters. As we now move on to Magic versus the Hawks. We got Turkaloo out there. Passing it to Drew Holiday. Holiday for 3. He sinks it. So Holiday's looking like a pretty nice shooter out there. Nice to see him knock down shots as we see Hashim Tabit with a hook shot. Drew Holiday to Derek Favors to Turkaloo for the bucket. It's 5-4. Zerbiak misses the beat with the basket. 6-5. Drew Holiday making another 3. Drew Holiday, man. And do we see more of this game? Probably not. Oh, it got close. It got close. Come on, really? All right. 105.96. We got quite a few games to see in the early days of November. So, but Jeremy Lin only 2 points, 0 for 3 shooting, 32 minutes. I'd like to see more. I didn't even get to say his name. I forgot he was even on the Magic. Even though I really shouldn't forget. Here's Bulls and the Heat. DeMarcus Cousins making a shot. We've seen all the teams now between the live streams and the beginning of this episode. Now let's check out more Heat. Kyrie Irving missing the shot. DeMarcus Cousins missing. Anthony Davis to Toby to Kyrie Irving. And Irving will knock down a shot. See, what I'm worried about with this Heat team, and we'll be checking out a few more Heat games in the early part of the season as we see Chris Kimmon making a shot. I'm worried about guys like Anthony Davis and Jimmy Butler just standing around. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool on paper that all these guys are on the same team, but if it's just Kyrie Irving and DeMarcus Cousins doing all the work, like, okay, so we have Anthony Davis right now, the pass to DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins posting up Kaman. He misses, gets his own rebound, and makes the basket. See, I'm sensing a trend, and it worries me because it just, there's only, you know what I mean? I feel like the play styles of Kyrie Irving and DeMarcus Cousins, as we see Irving with the 3, 114, 113. I'm just worried it doesn't really mesh with everybody else. Chris Kimmon making a basket there. It's close games. Let me focus on that. Kyrie Irving makes a basket over Ricky Rubio. Check out the replay. Looking like Kyrie Irving's developing those handles pretty nicely. That's what everyone compliments him on. Jay Rich with a dunk for the Bulls. 118-117. Kyrie Irving can't get that to fall, but DeMarcus Cousins is right there making that dunk. 120-117. Got David Lee to Ricky Rubio to Josh Richardson. Passes to David Lee. Now to Corey Maggette, who misses the shot. Rebound Cousins. And that'll do it for this game. 122-117. The Heat do win. Kyrie had a great game. Let's move on to Bobcats, Indiana. We got J.R. Smith with the pump fake, the nice dribbling, and the layup. 109-107. Josh Smith to Brandon Roy. Roy up against J.R. Smith. He's going to decide to take the shot and make it. Making it a 4-point game. Brandon Roy. The pull-up jumper. Sinks it. 6-point game. Kawhi Leonard. The pass to Rondo. The basket. Draws the foul. 113-110. A minute left to go. Brandon Roy with the layup. It's a 5-point game. J.R. Smith. Passing it to Al Horford for the 3. He's going to miss. Brandon Roy with the rebound. They're trying to foul. And we got Brandon Roy with the dunk. Woof. The dunk over was like Danny Granger, I think. 32 points for Brendan Wright. Brendan Wright, I should say. Brendan Wright and Brendan Roy. That's not... I don't love that. So that was a Bobcats win. How about a Bradley Beal jumper watching Warriors Clippers? And we got Darren Collison getting the screen from, was it Cesar Pachulia? And Collison's going to make the shot, tying the game up at 108. Here's John Wall. Got to make a decision quickly. Passes it to Gallinari, who makes the 3. And the Clippers win. Not much to see there, but man, what a finish. Gallinari making the three, and pretty awesome. And look at him beaming with delight over that game-winning shot. As can I get a Gallinari thumbnail? That'd be fun. Will they let me do that? I think I was trying to do that right there, and I couldn't quite do it. I don't know why. But, yeah. Also, when I see Gallinari's, 2K face, it reminds me of the lead singer of Vampire Weekend. So that's kind of weird. Kevin Durant missing the shot there. Bargnani with the basket. We're watching Thunder Pacers. We're going to be seeing a lot of Pacers games. And probably a lot of Thunders games because I'm very intrigued by both teams. Kevin Martin making a shot. Tying the game at 109. Rajon Rondo to Amari Stoudemire for the dunk. And the Pacers take a 2-point lead. Rondo, layup. Pacers up by 4 now. Bargnani over Horford. Jumper's good. Kawhi Leonard for 3. Yes. 116-113. Rajon Rondo. Guarded by Durant. Here's the pass to Stoudemire, who makes the layup. Now we have Kawhi Leonard with the turnaround jumper. Yes, sir. Kawhi becoming really good is going to be really fun to watch. And this Pacers team could end up being a force throughout the 2010s if, as long as Kawhi is happy and doesn't have any degenerative knee conditions, which he wouldn't because injuries are off. Injuries are off. Kawhi can be dangerous. Jeremy Lin misses that shot to beat with the basket. 105-103 Raptors versus Magic. Elton Brand with a dunk for the Raptors. And now we have Biedrins with the basket. Dragic. Layup. Drawing the foul on Outlaw. Now here's James Harden. Can't make that shot, but Biedrins will make a basket there. 8-point lead for the Raptors. Elton Brand. Basket's good. Safe to say this game is over. And 121-106. This is a different Raptors team. 27 points for Harden. They are not a doormat anymore. This team is to be taken seriously at all times. So, do that. I'll do it too. Clippers, Pistons. Good matchup. There's DeRozan with the jumper. 106-104. DeMar DeRozan to Chris Bosh with the basket. Check out the replay. I mentioned this in the live stream, but what I find exciting about Bosh on this team is that he's more of a 1A guy. Whereas when he was on the Heat in real life, he had to become like the third wheel. But on this Pistons team, I don't think he'll be a third wheel. I think he'll get the ball more. I think he'll be able to score more. And he makes the basket there. When he's on the Suns in the sim, he had to take a back seat to Dwight Howard and Tony Parker. So, yeah, I think it'll be really fun. His second year on the Pistons. I hope to see Bosh really light it up as you see him there making a basket for the Pistons. We got John Wall with the alley-oop to Blake Griffin. We don't see that enough, but we see it there. Hell yeah. Chris Bosh with an alley-oop. Oh, my God. And how about John Wall making a basket for Clippers. DeRozan, jumper, good. 5-point game. 7-point game now. Blake Griffin with the pass to Gallinari to John Wall for the 3. 120-116. A steal. John Wall will make this shot and draw the foul. Chris Bosh fouls him. 2-point game now. Kyle Lowry to Courtney Lee. And a botched alley-oop, our first one of the episode. And now here's Blake Griffin with the basket, tying the game at 120. Here's Griffin again, another basket, tying game at 122. With 22 seconds left to go. And we have John Wall with an alley-oop to Avery Bradley. I think that's Avery Bradley. Number 0. It's got to be him. 124-122. DeMar DeRozan. Let's let the announcers take it away. Announcers, take it away.
Pulls it from 20. Got it! A huge shot to tie it up.
This is what scratches the itch for DeRozan. Moments like this, he lives for. Takes great pride in being the guy to knock down the critical shots.
Overtime, Pistons, Clippers. John Wall with the ball. The pass to Gallinari for the corner three. That's good. Getting Gallinari on this team, that was a huge plus for the Clippers. Here's a basket by Kristich to tie the game at 127. John Wall drives, makes the basket. Oh, the trade happened. Okay, yeah. So let me just miss shot there. So I meant to put the transaction page in this episode, but I didn't. So you see Kristich makes a basket there. But Al Jefferson is now on the Clippers. He is their center. Brook Lopez now on the Hornets. I did that because the Clippers were getting crushed with the rebounds. And Brook Lopez, not much of a rebound. Blake Griffin isn't really... He's an okay rebounder, but they needed another guy who could really rebound, and Al Jefferson can do that. So, Al Jefferson now on the Clippers, just making sure everyone's aware. As we see DeRozan making a basket for the Pistons. 133-131. John Wall passes it to the wrong man. Chris Bosh steals it. Blake Griffin stays on him. The pass to Courtney Lee. Now Bosh to Kyle Lowry. The pass to Courtney Lee for three. Misses, but Chris Bosh tips it in. 135-131. Gallinari. The pass to Blake Griffin. Now Al Jefferson with the ball. Dribbles. Passes to Blake Griffin. Griffin. Pump fakes. Makes the shot. 2-point game. But Kyle Lowry gets fouled. Makes the first free throw and the second one. And this game is over. 141-135. A fun overtime game. But we're not done. We're not done. We're going to see the other half of that trade that I mentioned. So here we go. Hornets versus the Warriors. You see Brook Lopez now out there for the Hornets. Got a jump shot by Bradley Beal. Now here's Josh Childress. Passing it to Jermaine O'Neal, who dunks the ball. Jordan Hill misses the shot for the Warriors. Andre Karolinko with the rebound. The pass to Jermaine O'Neal, who misses, then gets his own rebound, tips it in. Tying the game at 109. Jordan Hill with the pass to Darren Collison, who makes this basket. Tie game at 111. And Kemba Walker to Lopez to Karolinko to Childress. 113-111. Rashard Lewis dribbles the ball, gets the screen, and Lewis will make the jumper. Tying the game at 113. Kemba Walker. Clock expiring. He's going to go ahead and miss that three. 1.4 seconds left for the Warriors. What can they do? Rashard Lewis also misses, and this is also going to overtime. Back-to-back OT games. Kemba Walker, though, will make that layup, making it a 2-point game. Sebastian Telfair is now out there, and he's going to hit a three, giving the Warriors a lead. Now here's Brook Lopez of the Hornets now making a shot. Lopez again. Make it a basket. I think Lopez works with Jermaine O'Neal because Jermaine O'Neal is much more of a rebounder than Blake Griffin, so I feel like that's a better fit. As we see a three-pointer by the Hornets, they're going to win 124-123, 37-19 for Jermaine O'Neal. My gosh, 27 for Brook Lopez, 27 for Josh Childress. Some of the scoring, some of the stats are a little off. I got to work on that as I continue to simulate the season. Everything is kind of getting weird in 2K, and I'm trying to make it less weird, but that is how it goes with this sim sometimes. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. We're going to be seeing more November and some December in the next episode. Thank you.